Thank you all for coming out to our general body meeting for the month of September. J.H. Jones School of Business National Alumni Association, J.H. Jones School of Business Alumni Chapter alumni meeting. Our meetings are usually on the third Friday of most months. If you check your calendar, I think today is the fourth Friday. And we canceled our meeting last week, rescheduled it this week due to the recent rains and floods. So hopefully no one had too much damage and everyone survived because you're here today. But hopefully there's not too much damage from the rain and the flood. But if you did have anyone here that was affected by it, our thoughts and prayers go out to you and your families and your friends. We have a full agenda today. We'll get started. Hopefully everyone has a copy of the agenda. If not, someone next to you has one and we can share.
And they're in the back,
There's some more, okay, so there's some more at the signing table. And also make sure everyone sign in, name, email, whether you're a current financial member or not. Number one on our agenda today, we call to order and welcome. We have enough for a quorum, declaration of quorum. Executive officer roll call. President Verdis Wilson, I'm here. Vice President Jasmine Belton. Vice President membership, Bernita Scott.
Here.
Recording Secretary Marcia Lewis.
Here.
Correspondence Secretary Whitney Jones Moore.
Here.
Financial Secretary and Treasurer Ms. Jenny Allen Brooks.
Here.
Parliamentarian Mr. Carl Jenkins. Here. Thank you. Mr. Brooks, stepped out. Oh, he's here? Lois? Okay, okay,
Yes.
absolutely. Miss Lois Kelly Knowles? Knowles Kelly. Lois Knowles Kelly. Can you lead us in prayer, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Father God in heaven, we thank you, most gracious Master, for your grace and mercy.
Yes.
Father, we thank you for those who have gathered here tonight. We thank you for leading us and guiding us and bringing us here safely. Master, we just thank you for all of your goodness. We thank you for those who were not affected by the storm. Father, we ask you for more protection. We're asking you to just continue to bless us, Father, continue to keep us as we go into the meeting. We're asking you to be amongst us, Father, for that everyone may get a general understanding of what's being said, of what they're hearing. Father, we're asking you to just continue to bless, lead us and guide us as we go back to our destinations, to our homes. Protect our homes while we are here. Father, watch over us. All these and other blessings we ask in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. Next on our agenda, we have approval of the minutes. Everyone take 3 to 5 minutes to read over our minutes.
And all financial members should have received a copy.
All financial members should have received a copy.
sign-in sheet should be an agenda as well.
Okay,
President,
yes.
listen, giving out, I move that the minutes be accepted as presented with the necessary corrections.
Are there any corrections?
With any necessary corrections.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next, all those members who are financial, please take a look, at our financial report for August 1st through August 31st.
Is there all financial money?
Blake,
Right?
Mr. President,
Yes,
make a motion that we accept the financial report as printed.
okay, let me have a second.
I second, Myers Brooks.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Next on our agenda, we have our president's report. I have just a few things today, to update you with. First thing is on yesterday, September 26th, yesterday, Thursday, here in the School of Business, the Business Advisory Council had its fall meeting, which your president and myself am a member. And so we had our meeting, and this meeting was special because it's our first meeting under working with our new dean, Dr. Yin of JHJ. And so most of the meeting, Dr. Yin expressed and went into detail his initiatives for the university and how he, for us, the alumni, the things that he wants us to help out with. Fundraising, mentorships, and jobs for the current students was his three main areas. And then he had a fourth as well, development with the different organizations and companies that we work with. And so for that, if we know someone within our organization, whether it's us or someone else, VP of Human Resources, CFO, VP in Finance, different roles and responsibilities, if we could forward that information over to him or his assistant dean, Erica Valier, and then they'll, follow up and make the connection from there. But those 3 to 4 areas is what he spoke to us about. Homecoming. We have our homecoming chapter chairperson or representative, Benika Scott, and she'll talk to you more about homecoming. But one event out of the whole week that I want to express to you about and ask you to join is the TSUNAA General Body Meeting, which is on that Friday, October 11th. And so what happens in the General Body Meeting, some of you know, some of you may not know, who haven't attended any in the past. Annually, once a year, Texas Southern University National Alumni Association, which our chapter is one of many chapters and a part of, have its General Body Meeting. Similar to what we're having today, General Body Meeting, which is larger with all the chapters involved. This year is an election year for nationals. And so there will be an election, national officer election, which myself and Ms. Benny Allen Brooks are national officers as well as chapter officers. And so we're up for it. There will be election. So not everyone can vote. There's only 2 delegates per chapter, but we would love for you to come out because all paid members will have an opportunity to vote on, different amendments for our constitution and bylaws for nationals. And also general business is conducted as well. There will be a brunch, I believe, right after that, hosted by the university. And then members from the university usually come out and speak to us as well, expressing to us different concerns, not concerns, we express our concerns, but them updating us on university events. And then third, lastly, for me and my president's report, is our annual report for 2019 should be released around homecoming, but no later than October, our October meeting. What you have in front of you today, most of you should have received via email, but we had some hard copies printed out, is our report from 2018. And so in there, if you haven't already seen it before, and it's your first time taking a look at it, it highlights most of the accomplishments and highlights we've had during the year. Fundraisers, tells you a little bit about the different officers, volunteer events, and different committee activities that you all can become a part of and join. So later on in our meeting, we'll have committee reports from all of our committees, from our committee chairs. If any one of the activities, or more than one, stick out to you and you want to help out, the sign-in sheet in the back where you wrote your name and your email address, put next to it a different committee that keeps your interest. In the FY19 annual report, just some of the highlights that's going to be in there is our soiree that we had this past January, our picnic that we've had, I want to say about 4 years in a row, and our career week. And so as you look in your annual report here, you see some of the events, career week, you see the picnic, and those different things. Most of those are coming up again. And so as you read there and see the details, you say, wow, that's pretty interesting. I remember our JHJ alumni did that. Or you know what, I missed last year, and I want to be a part of it this year. Or you said, yeah, I was there. You know, I'm happy that the word's getting out, but I want to be there again this year. Any one of those three. Today and next month will be the time to sign up for it. That concludes my annual report. Before we get into the committee reports, are there any alumni here for the first time? Oh, fantastic. Can you stand and give us your name? Ladies first. Such a gentleman. Such a gentleman.
My name is Felicia Miles. I am currently in the MBA program. I graduated in 2017 with my bachelor's in business management. I currently work for Metro, and thank y'all for having me, and I look forward to working with everyone.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, my name is Trey Cassell. I graduated December 16th. I graduated here, JHJ, graduated finance degree. And I moved to Austin. I was working in accounting for a while, and then I became an auto dealer, so I sell cars right here on Griggs and then and yeah, I'm glad to be here. I want to be a part of what all y'all have going on and continue to be a part of it. And yeah, that's it.
Question for both of you. How did you hear about today's general body?
I was invited by that.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Bet.
Instagram.
IG.
All right, Kendrick.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for coming. And, one more? No? Okay. Awesome. So, no further ado, we're going to our committee reports. Our fundraising committee chair is Ms. Danielle Brooks. Ms. Brooks, any updates? I think last time we talked about a possible fundraiser and prizes.
Yeah, the only thing that I have that could be an update is that we need to select, gifts for the route.
Okay.
And start purchasing before the end of the year. and had the tickets, somebody, volunteered.
Michael McCoy, he's not here
I
today.
don't see him. Yeah.
Time frame for the raffle?
Mm-hmm, before the end of the year.
No. Okay.
Awesome, thanks. So, I have one,
I give you a Christmas person.
Ms. Brooks. I have one charge for you. Before our meeting on next month, October 25th, can you have at least one committee meeting so that you guys can decide on the items and get the logistics, and maybe possibly we can roll it out
Yes,
at the October, meeting. Awesome, thank you, Ms. Brooks. I have a swearing committee, but I understand we may be changing up the dynamics of our signature fundraiser. But our signature fundraiser committee chair, Jasmine Belton.
Good evening, everyone. So, in the past, or the past few years, we've had the soiree at hotels. So this year, we're looking at, changing it up a little bit. Either we're gonna be on water, or we'll be here on the campus this year. So those are the two actual, up in the air that the committee is deciding with. We're waiting for the university to contact us back, and then from there, we'll go with the dates. So it will not be in January, like we previously had them before. So once we, finish with the logistics with the university, then we'll get back together and collaborate on which one will benefit better. So we're either thinking about doing a, dinner on a cruise ship, or we'll have a, dinner in the lump, if you all ever heard of that. It's the all white getup, so, but we're gonna change it up and do a TSU style. So we're looking to probably do it here on the campus. So once we get the full information from them, then we'll move forward, we'll bring it to, once we figure out which one we're gonna decide, then we'll bring it to the body. But as of right now, we will start kicking off 40 under 40 recipients. So you'll start seeing some emails, some things on Instagram and Facebook. If you have someone that's 40 under 40 that came out of JHJ, we're asking anyone to nominate a previous classmate or a coworker that's that you work with that came out of the School of Business. We're asking everyone, once you see those nominations, the forms go out, please nominate someone. So that event will actually take place in January. We will do award the 40 under 40 in January. It just will not be the actual full banquet, soiree with the casino setting. So our meeting is scheduled actually for next Thursday. If you are interested in joining the soiree committee, please meet me after today, after the meeting. I'll give you the call information, and you can join, and come up with new ideas. We're trying to set a different, signature, trying to do something different, because everyone's doing a casino banquet type of deal. So we want something different.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say about the 40 on 40, you can nominate yourself, right?
Am I gonna
I
nominate?
mean, you can nominate yourself.
You
do
can
the
nominate
second.
yourself. Thank you, Lane. He actually, Mr. Green, was one of the founders, or if not the founder of the 40 under 40 from JHJ. So he is correct. If you, would like to nominate yourself, you are able to do that. But if you have someone out there as well, you can do that as well. Thank you, Ms. Green.
Awesome. We look forward to that. And this is a collaborative effort. We'll need everyone's assistance on having a successful event. Because I'm sure if not all of you, some of you, whether it's yourself or some folks that graduated around the same time as you, you can nominate them as well. Our reach goes further when we all work together. I think the university has a slogan that they're using right now, and it says "better together." And it's not cliche, it's actually true. We're better together. Thank you, Jasmine, for that. Next on our agenda, we have recruitment committee, Ms. Verdis Scott.
Good evening.
Good evening.
As Verdis said, I am the recruitment committee chair for Verdis Scott. I just want to give you an update on our membership. We have 37 members. 8 members.
Moving on up.
Yes. And I'll just share with you a little bit about the membership. So our membership dues are $100. $50 stays with the chapter, and the other 50 goes to the national chapter. If you're thinking about being a lifetime member, the dues are $500. It's $450 for lifetime, and $50 stays with the chapter. And I think this year, and Ms. Brooks, you can correct me, I think this is the last year, and it's gonna go up. I don't know what that amount will be, but I'm sure we can get the information out to you. It's gonna go up to $600. So if you are interested in being a lifetime member, I would suggest that you do it now, and you will be recognized during homecoming. So you have end of this month, well, this is the end of the month, basically a couple of weeks, I think, to pay for it. I think you'll still be recognized during homecoming. And you can either pay it tonight, or you can go online. There's a link. We have a link on our website, and there's also a link on, I think, the national website where you can make the payment. Then you just choose JHJ, and then National Association. It's also for if you just wanna pay to become a member today, it's just $100. And then just to give you some benefits for the membership, you get 10% off at the bookstore, 15% off at Breakfast Club, 15% off at the Reggae Hut, and you will also receive a card. I don't know, has anybody received their membership card? Okay, yes, so when you go into the bookstore, you have to have your card with you. You have to present it to them, so you just can't go in there and say, hey, you know. Yes, so they just want to see your card. So that's just a little bit of information on our membership dues. And now I will go into the activities that we had. So last month we were at Top Golf, so I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. I think we had an awesome time, we had a good time. It was very fun. And so now we are in homecoming season, so we are starting to plan our homecoming. So I think what we have kind of decided to do is we're gonna do tents, chairs and tents. And, you know, we have a list of items that we'll present to everybody that has a lot of the items of what we'll need for our homecoming. And Blake, would you like to add a little bit more to that, to our homecoming planning? Okay, sorry.
Are you
Do you have anything to say about planning? Okay, so we have a list that we're going to circulate. We have a list of items that we already had, from the previous year, so we kind of already know what we need. And we'll circulate that around, and if we just pick something different than what other people bring, so that we can get everything covered for homecoming on October 12th.
Yes, October 12th, Saturday.
I mean, just to be clear, so we're gonna be in one of the pavilions this year. We're not gonna have our trailer because of space constraints and availability. But we tried hard to get it, and hopefully we'll get it next year. But this year, we're gonna be in the tents, in the pavilion. I think we're gonna have a great time.
And it's right,
Well, gazebo.
it's right by the entrance.
I mean, it's located the same place where we normally
How
are.
many, raised by show of hands, how many came out to our, homecoming area the last 3-4 years? Okay, so about half, okay. Same spot, and for those that did not, it's lot, I think it's called lot S now, but you may know it as lot C. It's lot C, and as soon as you come in there, well, that entrance will be closed. But if you were to come through that main entrance, you would make a right. There's those first 3 gazebos, and like the third one, but all 3 will be designated for alumni. No, I think there's 3 right there. There's 2? Okay, there's only 2. So the second one. Thank you. The second one will be where our school visitors, most of our folks will be there.
Yeah, so we are looking forward to everybody coming out to join us for homecoming. It's gonna be a good time. As you guys know, the game is on the yard, so one thing you have to do is just leave home your tailgate and just walk down to the stadium. So it'll be a good time. So hopefully I get to see you guys. You guys bring your chairs. The football, I think $20 is what I said.
Actually, there's 20 pre-sale, 25 on the day of.
Okay, 20 pre-sales, 25 on the day of.
Would it be around online? Convenience fee, so it's 26.
26 online. Ah,
Well, yeah, with convenience fee, yeah.
But you can get it in a bookstore, how much is it in a bookstore, it's just a flat fee, you get it, it's like you get it in a bookstore. Yeah.
It's 25.
The only thing that's not on,
It's 20 now.
the only thing that's not on the list is games, so if you all have games or cards, dominoes, things you wanna play, can you just write in what you would bring so we can have an expectation, you know, count for it?
And one other thing, anybody's interested in, life membership, you need to, tell me today, because I'm having a meeting tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the last day that they will take a name for life membership. And you'll be presented with your certificate or plaque or whatever, in homecoming. But after tomorrow, most likely it will be $600. It's $450 now. I take a check tonight. No credit, well, I do have a swiper, but
They can go on.
you can go online, but you have to tell me. because
The name.
Sure.
The name, and tell me, make sure.
And I will say that JHJ has one of, the chapters that has the most lifetime members, so if you're a lifetime member, would you please raise your hand? So you
It's just some.
Yeah, so you just kind of see, you know, it's a.
On the lifetime membership, are they still allowed to pay it in pieces, or it must all be by tomorrow? For the $450?
The $450, you can pay in 3 increments, but it needs to be paid all in 1 year. Now, if you want to, if you're wise, and you don't have the $450, you can give me $150, and I can grandfather you in with the $450. You understand me? But I have to have the $150 to, you know, like tonight or tomorrow, because that's the deadline, is the 1st of October.
So, Ms. Benny, when you say grandfather people, are you talking about for this year, and roll in the, or paying additional for next year? Or no?
No, I'm saying that you can come under the $450,
Oh,
and you can pay it in 3 increments, but it needs to be paid needs to be paid within a year.
Okay.
Oh, 1 year.
But she's saying she's leaving you at the 450,
Right.
not the
What
600.
is that for 2020?
Yes, ma'am, that's what she said, you still can make, but she's grandfathering you in.
I'm
Oh,
fathering
oh,
you in.
sorry, it won't be recognized this year. We'll be recognized next year.
You recognize when you complete
Your
your payment. However, the main thing here I'm emphasizing is that you'll be in for the $450.
Right.
But you have to give me some money to hold.
I have one more question of clarification. For people who have paid $100 to be a part of JHJ this year, that would be a part of their $500 payment, right?
No.
If they pay it also?
You can't use, dues that you've already paid. You have to pay your national dues and you have to pay your club dues. That's not included in the $450.
Right, I thought it was total 500 with 100. So if somebody has paid 100 for this year, they pay the rest of that, the 400 went on today.
450.
It's really $500.
You keep on trying to put that 50 in.
The membership fee is $450.
Because $50 of the 100 that you're paying.
Right, so
No, go towards it.
Yeah, is ours and the other.
Right,
Yeah.
and so that's 400.
No, so it's $450.
You pay 400. I got you.
You pay $450, $450 is the fee. The 50, the additional $50 for the club.
Right. But if you've already paid
Oh, all right.
That's somebody who has the finance.
Okay, all right, so $450 as of right now, it's about to change to 600 and all of that. But as of right now, $450, $450 is to be a life member only. If you just pay $450, you're a life member, but you're not a chapter member. And you're a life member of TSUNAA, but on an annual basis, It's $50 to be a member of TSUNAA. It's $50 to be a member of TSUNAA and $50 to be a member of the chapter. 50, you're a member for only 1 year. But if you pay $450, you don't have to pay national dues anymore. National dues anymore. Yes. You see something? Oh, I saw you said something. Go ahead.
I was
Yes.
just gonna say to speak to what Whitney is asking, I
Yes.
think the answer to her question is no. You paid $100 this year, that means you only paid $50 towards the $450, which Ms. Denny would need $150, correct, the $450.
Oh, yeah, that's
Answer her question.
Oh, not for
No.
next year. I'm talking about for this year.
No, I think you still pay this.
$450.
Yeah, you have to,
Andrew still knows.
you pay $100 for your dues, none of that goes to life member.
It's still, you still have to pay the 450.
150.
Yeah.
Life membership is $450 period. You can't take nothing from the chapters, non-national, it's $450. Period.
Nothing.
In order for you to hold it at any time, you always have to pay $150.
150.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. If you want to get in on the $450, you have to pay $150.
To them.
I think we keep talking about next year. I'm talking about this
She's
year.
talking about you wanna pay it all right now. If you pay it all right now, to be recognized for this year, it's gonna be $450.
But see, this is why I'm asking this question, just real quick. Let me just ask this. Okay, 'cause
Her
we
one
talked
question
about,
may be, someone else may have the same question.
well, we
too,
talked
so-
about,
Go ahead.
you can split your fee and pay it as long as you pay $450 to now, right? So how do you know the person didn't split it 100 and then?
Well, I know, cause I.
Because of how you collected?
Mhm.
Because it went to chapter first, you can't do that. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you can clarify, so if you go online, put in your dollar amount and then you put life membership.
Right.
And then the membership person for national keeps track with it.
So you can never change that, basically. You can never pay a chapter dues and then change to say you wanna pay. this
Yeah,
and-
yeah, you can do it, they did it in Dallas. They paid chapter dues, which was $50. And the person said, I do not wanna be a part of the chapter. Take my $50 and here's my $400, and I wanna be a life member. You can do that. But you can't do it now, cause you done used up all of your chapter dues. Right. At the end of the year. But if he,
Oh, I see your question now.
that happens, that
Yeah,
actually
so
happens.
she said she paid $100, which is 50, already went to national.
Yeah.
She's saying, can she just pay $400 to make the?
And he asked, he says, I don't wanna be a part of your chapter.
No,
That's not.
So he said, take my $50 and put it with my $400. So I wanna be a life member. So he wasn't a member of the chapter. Right. Anymore.
Right.
But he did that in February.
All right. There's probably some still pending questions, but, for the sake of time,
Yeah, let's take off.
we can talk about it after the meeting, and you guys can talk one-on-one. I think you got a question, I think, it does need a little bit more thought into it, for sure, for some clarity. But I don't think we're finished.
okay.
Yeah, so back to Vernica. We got some very good news for us, and some upcoming events, so let's
Yeah,
listen up.
so we're, as you guys know, so we have, homecoming out of the way, so our upcoming events for November and December is, we went to the Rockets game last year, we went in December, so it was a really, really fun time, so now it's that time of year again for us to select a game to, go to a Rockets game. So I do have some pricing for some of the games, and I'll just kind of give you a ballpark figure, and then, you can kind of, I have some brochures up here that you guys can, I can pass out, you guys can kind of take a look at it. You can look at the pricing, you can choose, you know, which game, because it's based on levels, so you have premium, gold, silver, and bronze. And it's based on the price level, and then it's based on the game that we attend. So if you choose to just somehow do a upper corner silver, it'll be $40. If you choose to do a premium lower end zone, it would be $100. So these are kind of the pricing that you will see when you look at this brochure. But if you have a moment people, a lot of people in the room went last year, so I think we had a really good time. Yeah, yeah.
You went to the Lakers?
So we went to the Lakers
Rockets
game.
versus Lakers.
Yes, so that was fun. Okay, all right, and I think that is it for my report.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Bernica. Before we go to our undergraduate committee report, which Carl Jenkins and Quentin Howard are our co-chairs, I want to acknowledge any faculty that are here from the School of Business at the university. I think we have a couple here, faculty, staff, professors.
Jen.
We have Professor Perkins here.
Yay!
And a long time member and supporter of our JHJ Alumni chapter, and a life member as well. And can't say thank you enough for all you do for the university. Probably half of the folks in here, if not close to 100% of the folks in here, have traveled and gone through your classroom and studied under your leadership. So thank you for all you do. And then we have, I think, JJ grad of 2016 or 17, 10 lead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who also works on campus.
One of our 40 under 40, class 3, I think, cohort 3. And then also when he was in school, he was one of our mentees. Mentees and adjunct professor, and also you work in the, where are you currently?
I work for the
University Advancement, as well. So thank you for your contributions and all you do. Two shining stars there. So thank you. Then also our new member, one of our visitors today, hopefully deliver soon. I think she's been on application. You mentioned Metro. You over at Metro? We have some Metro folks here in the house as well. So if faces are familiar, after our meeting, make sure you all connect if you haven't connected already. We definitely have some folks that either work for Metro or contract with Metro as well. So it's always good to reconnect or make new connections. And also, I didn't mention it in our president's report, but one of our 40 under 40, I want to say from like the cohort 1, Steve Granson, was recently honored in Mass Transit Magazine as one of their prestigious top 40 under 40s. Verdis and Steve on that, and Steve, young transit professional, has demonstrated a commitment to transit planning and finance, and served on top transit projects across the country. And so congratulations, Steve, for that. And I just want to say that he was a JHJ 40 under 40 before he was a Mass Transit Magazine 40 under 40. So,
That's the only one that I read.
rep them all, but thanks you. You're ambassador for TSU, and you make us proud. We're happy for you. Continue to climb more mountains. But I didn't say that in the president's report, but I wanted to get that out and acknowledge our faculty, our staff that's here. But we continue now with our committee reports. And Mr. Carl Jenkins, our undergraduate committee. Mr. Jenkins.
Hello, everybody. My name is Carl Jenkins, and I'm one of the chairs for the undergraduate committee. And right now, we're getting ready to do Alumni Week. Alumni Week is when you go into the classroom, right?
Yes, sir.
And we share what it's like, what happened, what it's like, what life is like there. We've had, this is our 5th year, maybe?
In a row.
5th year. Every semester, we go into the classroom at least a week, and we talk about our careers, and then we get a job opportunity. So right now, I've got about 12 people lined up to go into the classroom. And thank you, Chad. That's good. I keep sending out the emails, and I keep getting more and more and more people. I get their resumes, I need your resume, I need your resume or your bio, and I'll give you my email, no, send it to JHJ, what is it, info at, what is it?
JHJSB.org.
Thank you.
Can you raise your hand if you're interested in speaking to the classroom? Yeah.
I gotta do it this year. I keep pushing Metro employees to see if I gotta do it.
Fantastic. Awesome. Okay.
Oh, just meet me after the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Carl. Anything else for our undergraduate committee?
It's just fine right now.
Okay. Water. Yes.
I have one quick question.
Sure, go ahead.
I hate to go back, but to Jasmine, since we're moving the soiree, does that move the scholarships?
Yes.
We're gonna give scholarships. Next year, we always give scholarships.
Yeah, but it doesn't come out of solar.
No, I'm asking because we normally present.
The scholarships
At
on the
the
soiree.
soiree,
Yes,
yes.
it will. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because-
But, oh,
Thank you. I was curious about the applications.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Great question. Okay, but, and also, we're moving on to our next committee report, is our Constitution and Bylaws Committee. And Mr. Carl Jenkins is our committee chair, as well for that committee. He's our parliamentarian, for our chapter. Carl.
Hello, family, my name is Carl Jenkins again.
Roscoe Jenkins.
Constitution and bylaws, the Constitution and bylaws we did last month, and we have some amendments to the Constitution and bylaws, JHJ Constitution and bylaws. If you didn't get it by email, that means that you're not a paid or financial member. You need to hand these out to all financial members, and you will see that we made proposed changes. Okay, one of the proposed wording, separation, we want to separate the financial secretary and the treasurer. And, the financial secretary shall receive and account for all money coming into the chapter, and after recording these funds, must turn them into the treasurer in three business days. That's what without the area will be separated. And then the treasurer, shall receive all money from the financial secretary and deposit all, and then 3 business days of receipt. Sign all vouchers, co-sign all checks, and at least one other authorized officer, the president of the finance secretary. And then they make all deposits for the chapter. And what else we did? We went into Article, what is that, 6, about the meeting.
Just give us a summary.
Oh,
Give us a
so
summary.
respect out one part of the meeting part. And what else? And we changed the terms of the officers. All should be elected during odd number calendar year for a term of two years.
So it was more than 2 years
Yeah,
before?
I think it's,
The term was 2 years,
2 years.
but they could only, what happens is, if you don't mind, let me
Sure,
suggest.
yeah, help us
Okay,
out.
what happens is, you can serve 2 years, but you can only serve 2 terms. There's a difference. If you elected into an office, say my office, I'll serve 2 terms. I'll serve 2 years, that's 1 term. Then I can serve another term for another 2 years. After that, I cannot run for this office again. I'll have to sit out. So no one can have an office for more than 2 terms, so that would be 4 years. At one time, we had, non-term limitations for the presidency, because we had a smaller group, and, we had a person that wanted to be president, and the rest of us didn't. So, they served for, what, 10 years, man? 12 years.
With 5 members.
The 5 members, so we were in the chapter. We did the same thing basically with the financial secretary's, office. The term limitation was not on my position. They didn't change it in the bylaws, nobody wanted it, so I kept it. But, this year, regardless of whether we amend the bylaws or not, I cannot run for this office again.
Correct.
The president cannot run for his office again. The vice president cannot run for her office again. So the 3 of us cannot run for this particular current office. We can run for another office. So term limitation is being imposed with the new bylaw, if they pass the majority. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So the term limitations, are they lifetime? So after 2 or 3 other people have served, can you go back into that position, or you are no longer for a?
No, you can go back into the position, but you cannot serve more than 2 consecutive terms.
Consecutive.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. And thank you for that clarification.
So question,
Yeah.
is that written in there?
Yeah.
The term
That's the
consecutive is in there? Okay.
Yes. All right, and so when is the vote?
October 18th, that's tentative, the date.
Is it the next
It's
general
the next
body?
general body meeting,
Okay.
the next general body meeting.
Next
I thought the
body
next
meeting
general
is,
body meeting was the 25th.
That's what's on the program, 25th.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, is it 25th?
Yes.
Is that incorrect?
No, it's right.
No, okay, well, since it came up, but, yes, the 25th is correct because the 18th, the day after that, the 19th, a lot of our alumni will be traveling to Dallas for, Texas Southern University and Southern University, football game. And so some folks are even leaving Friday evening and on that 18th. And so we changed we pushed the date to the 25th. So to accommodate our alumni and show our university support in university pride. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, now, along with what Ms. Betty was talking about, TSUNAA, that's national bylaw, is being revised, and here's a copy of it. Those who want a copy, you can see me, I'll pass these out to you guys. You have to see what changes have been made at the national level, so you guys can be, ready when you go to the youth. So, here's a copy. What you have to do?
All right,
Can I
thank you.
interject one thing?
Carl, you need to, express the fact that they need to be financial
Okay.
before they can. And you will be able to vote each person that's a member. But, we, asked to send a copy of the roster to me. I'm the treasurer over there, so I can verify your payment before you can vote at the general body meeting. But you can vote, you will be asked to vote for each, amendment for the Constitution for national alumni. But you have to be
Yes. Is that all for your committee report? Thank you, Mr. Jenkins. We look forward to, I'm sure everyone looks forward to voting, on next meeting. Thank you. Lastly, we have
Excuse me.
I said my words.
oh, my apologies. Go ahead,
So, I
sir.
mean, that's correct, you have to be a financial member to vote, but you can still attend.
Yeah.
I don't want people to think that they can't attend because they're
Thank you, yeah, absolutely.
open to everyone.
What day is it? It's that Friday?
We have a brunch too for you all.
So please attend if you can. It's in the day, and so it's only a couple weeks away, so if you need to schedule off, put that vacation, sick time in or whatnot, that you can attend to. But, good event, very, a lot of Well, maybe not sick time, vacation. Yeah. Well, on camera, no sick time. Vacation time, vacation time. City of Houston, vacation time. Vacation time, but yeah, but thanks. And thank you, Carl. Our last committee report is Public Relations Committee. Our chair is Ms. Whitney Jones-Moore.
Yes, we just got a brief update. We've gotten 13 new followers on Facebook, but we'd like to see, more participation. Obviously, if we have 729 people following, but I think it's about maybe 25 people here tonight. So if you have friends who you know graduate with you, send them something so that they can connect with us on Facebook or on Instagram. We have Leticia, who runs the Facebook page right now. She's on the Facebook Live, so people are watching via Facebook. And then Kendrick does the Instagram. And Kendrick had sent us a request on last meeting asking us to send out a request for people to send their information back to us. So if you're not connected to us on Instagram or Facebook, you can do that right now. On IG, our name is JHJ Alumni Chapter. And on Instagram, it's just Jesse H. Jones School of Business Alumni Group. We have 201 IG members right now, so a big difference from Facebook, which is okay, but if you know that you are on one of those and you're not connected to us, please connect to us. We want to make sure that people can get the information. If you miss it one way, you can get it another way. Oh, and then, Blake is doing Twitter, and then I asked Blake about LinkedIn as well. He let me know that we have a LinkedIn page that we weren't really using. But there's over 500 members on LinkedIn. I know that.
It's actually about 900.
It's about 900 members, so more on LinkedIn than anywhere else. But I guess it's a school of business, so it kind of makes sense. But I bet I can guarantee a lot of those people, if they are on LinkedIn, they probably are doing something in business and can help us out a lot. So we'll start utilizing that page as well. I don't really have anything else.
Okay, fantastic. So for those of you who are attending our meeting via social media, Facebook, please leave a comment. Say, let us know, if you have any questions for the chapter, and more importantly, let us know that you're watching. Leave a comment, and if you are watching from Facebook or Zoom, and you leave a comment, and for all of you who are here today but can't make it in a future meeting, and you leave a comment, you're counted as present for our meeting. And so your name will go on the official roll and in the monthly minutes as being here. So thank you for those who are watching at home or in commute or at the office. Yes?
For clarity purposes, did I understand it to be said that lifetime, the new lifetime members would be recognized at homecoming, or will they be recognized at the reception? Which is it? Oh, okay.
The reception during homecoming week.
Okay.
The alumni reception.
So it's during the reception, okay.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Old business. I think our committee chair, Mr. Jenkins, already spoke about both JHJSB 2019 Constitution Bylaw and TSUNAA 2019 Constitution and Bylaw. So thank you, Carl, for expressing the updates and what we need to do to get ready for the next meeting. Only other item on there for old business is our new dean, and I mentioned that in my president's report that we do have a new dean, Dr. David Yin, and this is his first semester here, and he was scheduled to attend tonight's meeting, but he has scheduled conflicts, and some of his staff were going to come in his place, but he said that he wants to meet with the alumni himself. And so hopefully, our next couple meetings, we have voting going on. We vote on constitution bylaws next month, and then November, we have our officers' elections. But if he is able to make it out for our meeting, we'll have him come speak first before we conduct business. So that you all will have an opportunity to ask questions and be able to talk to him and hear from him face to face and in person. New business, 2019 homecoming planning. Ms. Scott did an excellent job in her committee report, talking about homecoming, tailgating, reception, and then all of us are ambassadors for the chapter for the university. So I think we all kind of interjected a few things about homecoming.
And also, Whitney Jones Moore is our chapter queen.
Congratulations to Whitney Jones Moore, and she is our alumni chapter alumni of the year. And so that's, I mean, I think it's pretty prestigious. And she will be in the parade. She will be in the homecoming parade.
Escorted by Mr. Brooks.
Okay, escorted by Mr. Brooks.
Gotta get her right.
There you go. Uh-oh, okay, Ms. Brooks, okay.
No, they didn't hear that.
Thank you, parliamentarian. But Whitney, just real quick and short, and we'll keep going. Whitney was one of our 40 under 40 alumni that was acknowledged and honored during one of our annual soirees. I don't know which came first, but shortly after, or right before, she volunteered to go into the classroom for one of our career weeks that Mr. Jenkins talked about. And she didn't stop there. You know, she was active in the chapter, and now you see her as an officer. And like I said, all of us are ambassadors for the chapter. All of us are ambassadors for the university, whether we're at work, at school, even at movies. Whether it's the weekend, we're just relaxing. If someone walks up to us and says, "Hey, you a TSU alumni? Did you go to TSU?" And then the conversation starts. What's the president doing? When's the next football game? Or where do I get a new T-shirt or hat? So, they come to us. They come to you for information. But I said that to say that she gave ideas and she helped out with our public relations committee, which was, I'm not afraid to say it, we're transparent. It was dormant for quite some time. And she's recruited more folks to help her out. And so she mentioned, IG, Facebook, the emails that you're receiving. Whitney helps out and sends out the bulk of those emails. So she really rejuvenated that role in that area. And believe it or not, our chapter meetings are growing. We have, like Martha said, so many years we had 6 people, 8 people, 11 people. And our pioneers, our pillars, held the fort down. And just a quick issue, I apologize, kind of long with it. When Blake Green came along, couple presidents before Blake Green, Janice Francis, Martin Lewis, of course Clarence Brooks, and myself. But Whitney really helped get the word out. Because you can be doing something good, but if no one knows about it, it's not making the biggest impact. And so thank Whitney for that, and this year is her year. This year is her year. So if you can't come out to the parade, I want to say the parade starts at 8:30, but the streets close down at 6. So you figure it out. But we have to come in and tailgate unless you park somewhere far and walk with all your items. But Whitney, congratulations to you. Blake, thanks for that reminder.
She's also
Leave your
trained
phone
by
here.
trade. I know she's being very modest, but she's trained by trade. So, if you all need any type of legal needs.
What'd you say, Whitney?
That's offer pro bono, so.
Okay. Alumni discount.
Leave your phone here. And go to the restroom.
Absolutely. I mean, this is all volunteers.
Go to the restroom.
No one wants to sit in a meeting on
Yes.
Friday with folks that look like they have 2 lemons in their cheekbones and frowned up the whole time. So volunteer, no one's getting paid for it. We do have a little fun, but we'll take care of business as well. So thanks, Blake, for that reminder. Whitney, congratulations.
Yes.
Where are we on this? New business homecoming? Officers? I think we covered just about everything, maybe not in the right order. The last 2, thank you, Ms. Brooks. Last 2 are community service. We have a to be announced community service event.
Yes.
Yeah,
gonna be on the 25th. I may have to push it further out a little bit, probably the following week. So, once I get clarity and make sure that we can be able to move those dates and, with Magnificent House. Then you'll see emails from, our communications committee.
We're not gonna paint a fence.
No, ma'am. That was fun.
That was fun. That was fun.
They would be tell us a little bit about what we might.
Yeah, might.
So I don't know yet. Magnificent House is, they do fish and loaves. If you pass down by George R. Brown and you kind of see a lot of, I don't wanna say homeless, but you see a lot of the folks outside. There is a center called Fish and Loaves. That's where they go and kind of feed them from there. But Magnificent Houses runs quite a few places just like that. So, was it last year, year before last, we did go to the actual Magnificent House. They needed help on, some fixer-ups around there.
That was fun.
So I did tell them we will try to come out each semester. But I've reached out to them a few times and not got enough on what they may need. Because when it comes down to larger groups, they're like, well, we'll use you all when we have larger projects. So if not, then we'll just have to break up everybody. But I'm trying to get some clarity on what would benefit for everybody to be in the same, environment or area.
So they come in normally, they'll do, feeding the homeless for the hospital.
Right, yeah. And so I know for sure, we teamed up with AMA, the students, I'm sorry?
There's no Thanksgiving, give
Yeah,
out everybody.
the care packages with them, and we've gone on there and did that as well, blankets as well. So, if we do not get a chance to do it in October, November will be it.
Just one suggestion.
Yes.
I know we have a religious organization in my church, and we adopt nursing homes. So we might consider, maybe finding one that has not been adopted by some of these larger organizations. And, cause they need help, a lot of them need, but not a lot of them need help. And when I say help, I mean, buying different things like blankets and socks and T-shirts and all that.
Or even if we just go and hang out, don't like to go and hang out at the nursing home.
Our choir goes over and, they bring all of the patients out that can walk, and they listen to the music. And it's just very inspiring. We serve them ice cream and cookies. Stuff like
So
that.
I belong to with two other student organizations.
Yes.
I had that idea, so I was calling anyway. I can just make a list and somebody can give me an email or something, I can forward you my list.
Oh, fantastic. Can you two connect after the meeting? Awesome, thank you. I think we have a volunteer for our committee. Okay.
We make suggestions, since I don't know your name, I apologize for the minutes.
Sure.
Your name?
Kimberly
Lightfoot?
Awesome, thank you, Cameron. Thank you so much. Okay, so it'll be one of those three, ideas there, and, it'll be more formalized and developed on next meeting. Thank you. Then lastly on here, it says JJ Alumni Mentors Alumni Week. What date? This is the day again.
That October 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st.
Okay, so October 28th through the 31st. Awesome. So just mark your calendars. If you haven't already signed up to volunteer, I think Mr. Jenkins says he needs a few more folks, and so one person already tonight has. So I want to say thank you for that. I saw a few folks with applications. I don't know if anyone was going to become a member today, but we do? Yes. Okay. Absolutely. Well,
I have something for.
Here you go. Everybody, so I had, whoever was to pay today in our meeting, first, I was going to award, give them a t-shirt. Real alumni give back. So thank you for that. And that was in good faith, so it just so that we get that check.
No, she got it.
Shirt bags.
She got it.
Excellent. Thank you, brother. But just don't let that one.
Y'all giving anything for lifetime members?
At the reception. At the life member reception. We have a special. So meeting was still here, but we're about to adjourn. And so that's the last thing here. Closing remarks. Just thank you all for what you do. Our meeting started at about 15 minutes, 6:47. We usually start at 6:30 and end at 8 o'clock. However, it's not 8 yet. It's 7:55. So we're actually ending 5 minutes early. And so we're on time. So we made up for our time and we took care of business. So thank all of you. Hope to see you. Which one's first? Our meeting or homecoming? Homecoming. So hope to see you all during homecoming. If you have any questions, please email our info at jhjac.org. If you have any questions about homecoming, say I can't find you guys. Where are you? What time's the reception? You can go online, TSU.edu. Oh, and Ms. Connie Cochran, who's over Alumni Renovation, is a special event, asked me to ask all of you to go online and register. I almost forgot about that. Go online and register. Pretty much every event has a registration. And if you go online through Eventbrite, I think the university set up through Eventbrite, register for the reception. And a lot of these things are complimentary, they're free. But they want to get head counts and all of that. And then you'll get your own email reminders for the event. And there's like an electronic ticket or something. I don't think you have to print it out. They just have it on your mobile phone if someone asks for it. But most times they don't ask. But they want to have a head count and for alumni to interact with the university. Then they have the information as well. So go online and register tsu.edu for the different events.
You want to talk about the Metro Houston chapter's brunch?
Absolutely. Metro Houston chapter brunch is on what day? Sunday?
It's Sunday.
It's on that Sunday. And they have a special guest, Raheem Devon, is coming there as well. I think tickets are they're not sold out yet, but they're getting close. Tables and everything. So tickets are $125.
But they're sponsored by Hennessy, so yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
That's an incentive. That's an incentive. So please, that's one of our chapters, and we support each other. We had a picnic this summer, and about 6 chapters came out to the picnic. Although JJ were the sponsors or the coordinators of it. And so I said earlier in the meeting, and I end with it on this meeting. At the end of our meeting, we are really better together. Alumni, students, faculty, and staff. We believe we're really great. And we have something else good.
One more person who was an alumni of JHJ, Reggie Collier, is doing an event on campus on the 5th. The 5th. Doing a boot camp on the yard. Do you have that on there? Okay.
It's small.
Okay. Yeah, he's having a boot camp on the yard. The fee is just $5. These trainings are like $250 to $450 a month, so $5 is a deal just to be a part of that. He's nationally known as a fitness trainer.
Absolutely. And that's the kickoff, Saturday, right? October 5th, 10 a.m. to 12. And the Metro Houston chapter, what we're talking about, Southern and Sophisticated Neo Soul and Jazz Scholarship Brunch, featuring Raheem Devon. It says here starting at 12:30. At the Decorative Center of Houston. And so if you go online, tickets are still available, more information is available. Just real quick, since we have about 2 or 3 minutes before 8. Thursday, October 10th is the 18th annual Tiger Paw Scholarship Golf Classic at Herman Park Golf Course. Please, if you be teams, and, what do they call when it's 4 people on a team? Scramble. It'll be a scramble, so that means the best person out of your 4 will use that to continue. And so, please, if you haven't signed up for that, please do and get the word out.
Well, you have to pay in national, well, I've sent in and registered, it costs $400, for 4 people. So I've already paid the $400 for TSUNAA, and I don't know if they have teams or not. If you know Milton Shackleton, you can contact him and he'll let you know if they have space for you, because I put him as the head of it. But I paid the $400 already for TSUNAA.
There you go.
You have to pay for these things around here. Just like the parade and all of that, and tailgating, all of that. Tailgate this year went up to $1,000 for a lot, for one space. So, it's, a lot of people don't know that.
Say it again? What you say, Wendy?
I just said it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just informing. But you know, a lot of people say, okay, I'm tailgating, but it's not.
Yeah, okay, come on. Someone says
I'd
something.
like to make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
On the TSU.edu, the homecoming, if you write homecoming in, because it's not right there, so I don't want people to get discouraged. So make sure you go to the search bar and type in homecoming, and it'll give you all the this. So if you just go to TSU.edu, I couldn't find it. It was hard to find. So you have to go to that search bar.
Search
and
homecoming.
type in homecoming.
Search homecoming, and don't let the money deter you, please, just like in church, you know, you don't have to come on out.
Anyway.
There are some events that, don't you have to pay. You know, so there are some events where you have to pay, so if it's your first time coming out, I advise you to attend the ones that you don't have to pay, so you can get an understanding of the culture, the atmosphere, and then the next time around, you can go to some of the others. We got like 3 more hands in the back, yeah, go ahead.
I encourage everybody to come to tailgate. Please come. It is the bomb digger.
Oh, where is it?
Everybody, your kids, everybody. Please.
What?
I was gonna say, to piggyback on tailgating, so I don't know if y'all know, but this year they're charging for parking. They're charging for parking. No, not on the streets. Well, you probably won't be able to park on the street. You gotta pay for it in the garage. It's gonna be $15.
Okay, parking is, the VIP lot. Let me get that before, VIP lot. The VIP lot is $20, that's lot A and B. The garages, the west garage and the east garage is $15. And the surface lot are $10. No street parking.
So no street in the neighborhood. They not letting you park.
You park on my street.
I park in the driveway.
You park on my
Hey, this is, I can rent this out to you.
So they're not allowing anyone to park on the neighborhood streets?
The university is now what's happening in the neighborhoods is because of so many students, not just TSU, but U of A students are parking in front of the homes around here, and they're blocking a lot of the people's driveways. So now, there's been a lot of petitions going around in the neighborhood of allowing to park on the street. So the cars that you do see parked on the street, they have like a certain permit to that house, and it's in the car, so they don't put a tag or anything like that. So it won't get towed, but you will get tagged, you'll get a ticket. So Wheeler Street going towards Scott is open, it doesn't have one. The next street over, they all don't have them. But anything from the other side of Blodgett on back across to Elgin, they do have those are, you have to have a permit.
So those streets that are right in front of the parking lot, right across from where we enter to park and where the trailers and all that are gonna
On
be.
Blodgett.
Right off of Blodgett, not on Blodgett, but those side
Those
streets.
streets you could never park
You
over
could
there.
have never parked.
A lot of people didn't realize,
I-
while we were sitting there, that the last few, tailgates, I've seen cars get towed off those side streets, and they were getting ticketed, cause my car got ticketed. And I was sitting there looking right at it, when they were riding, and I was like, it is what it is.
No, but I heard they're gonna be more aggressive this year.
Yes.
Because
I think they're trying to make sure people park and they can actually get people in too.
Now, I will say this, just FYI, it is a little walk, but it is free parking, I'm sorry, TSU. If you park at Wheeler's parking lots, all those lots are open for the universities. U of H uses them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They are free for anyone to park there. Now, it will be a walk though for you to get to the campus, but those lots are open and they have like over 500, parking spots open. So just FYI.
But I did hear you can park at U of H and they'll shuttle you over to TSU.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah, but U of H has a game that day, and so they probably, I don't know what time, but they may utilize their own parking for that day.
And see, and then, if that's the case, then they're gonna be, U of H and TSU, if they park at Wheeler, everybody's gonna be trying to park.
It's gonna be packed, so-
It's gonna be packed.
So behind the
Carpool,
Uber.
carpool or Uber would be the best suggestion.
Absolutely, two things, and then we can go, or dismiss, not close, necessarily. So there's, oh, okay, yes, ma'am, go ahead.
You told us about the parking, what with the tickets for the game, we get them at the bookstore or at the gate? Where do we purchase tickets?
You get them at a bookstore and a home.
No, I'm not.
They said that you can get $20, they're $20 now at the bookstore. Or you can go online, they're $20 for right now, but you have to pay a $6 service charge.
And the day of the game?
The day of the game is $25
And
at the gate, at the entrance of the
At the
game.
gate, okay.
Yeah.
So there's about 30 people here. Hopefully everyone has signed in. If you haven't, make sure you sign in. And then also earlier, in our committee reports, we talked about a picnic item list. Well, not picnic, but a homecoming item list. I don't know if that's already circulated.
It's here.
Okay, we wanna get that circulated, volunteer for certain items, if, you're gonna be there and you wanna help out and push out.
Or you could just give a donation.
Or you wanna give a donation to who? Who we wanna give it to?
Blake,
Give it to Bernice.
Bernica?
oh,
So Bernica's got Okay, or you go online.
You can do it online.
The donation will be for the items that's on the list, right? So it's one or the other. We'll have more of those items, but I think we didn't have something specific. What would it be
No,
for?
I was just saying that we are going to do some, part of the meet to be catered by Buzz.
Yeah.
There's a fee involved in that.
So Bud's
If you
house.
wanna make a donation and you don't wanna bring something that's on the list, that'll help.
So I know y'all aren't doing the trailer this year, but are y'all gonna email us a link to donate?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, like we've done before. We'll send that out.
Approximately, how much do you need for the donation for the bus?
So the total cost is 200, but you wanna give us that 200.
I'm just asking. So total cost is 200. Yes, two games, imagine, come on.
No, I'm saying the same amount of people.
Oh.
Which was a good amount, for 200.
I'll make that motion if you guys allow.
I don't know if we're ready. So are we ready? Is there any more questions? I don't wanna leave anyone out, because this is the time, I think we have on our center banner, it says serve, inform, and involve. And so the information part is key. It's in the middle there. And so that's what we're doing, we're making sure you're informed. Because, not everyone checks those emails, goes to those websites, so this is the time to get all your information. So if there are any other questions, we don't wanna leave anyone out, and we don't wanna leave any alumni behind.